Hey Schoology people, I'm going to walk you through some steps that I think might help you with setting up your Schoology page or course as you get started here. So when you sign in, you should see a page that looks something like this. It may not have this feed here because I've assigned myself to a couple groups. But if you go under courses, you should see the course that you've created. If you have yet to do that, then you can head down here to create. This is the one that I'm setting up for testing purposes, and what I've found is that it's probably easiest to categorize my page by subject area. So you can see that I've got a folder here, and by folders. So I've got a folder for each of the main course subjects, and then within those folders, if you click on this piece, you can see that are different pieces of content within them. And I tried to do what I could to include all of the different types of content that you can include. So if we take a look at this math unit, if you click on here, you can see that this is what a normal page is going to look like. Very similar to a wiki space. You can add images in here, you can have YouTube videos embedded, and you can add text as well. And at the bottom, actually, you can also have links that are similar to G links, so it'll just take you right to the study link if a student is for some reason missing that link at home. In order to create an actual page or to create this folder in order to get started, you head back to your course's home page, and under Add Materials, you're just going to add a folder. So if we create a new folder and name it Social Studies, within this folder you can color code it and then add any text, or you saw that under mine I had some images, and if you wanted to do that you can insert content and the image would come from this area right here. Alright, so you would just attach that file. If you're working through your folder and you're not ready to have the folder uploaded for students to see and to work through yet, then you can change the visibility so you can have it be hidden so that when it's ready, then you can have it released and students can actually see it. Once it's created, the folder is there, and then you can start placing content within it. So if we head down to our Social Studies folder and click on that, once we arrive at this page, we'll see that our Social Studies folder is empty. And so in order to get started, we just click on Add Materials. And you'll see that from this drop-down menu, there are lots of different types of options that you have. So we're going to start with just a simple adding a page. And a page is probably the most basic one to start with. So from here, this might be the first lesson. And from in here, this is your main course page. And you've got all of your major different types of editing options, and this is the key one in terms of taking it a step further with inserting content. So from here you can see that you can add images and media, links, YouTube videos, and Google Docs, or any type of Google app. So this is really kind of the bigger areas that you might use. If we try to add a YouTube video, if we're studying Native Americans, you just type within here Native Americans or whatever your YouTube search is, and from in this area you can click on the one that you would like and you import this. Import as embed so that it plays right within your doc. And here you can see that you can't see the video at this point, but once you create the page, the video will be embedded within there. So we can see here's our Social Studies folder, here's lesson number 1, and if we click on that, then we'll see that that video is embedded within the page. We can still go back and continue to add content. If you click on the gear to the right and then edit this page, you can move things around. You can have a title up here for what the video is about or something for them to think about, a discussion. And you can continue to add even more content. So if we head into this again and choose to go from our Google Drive, we're going to see a list of our different files in Google Drive. Again, you can select any of these, and these are going to be embedded right within this as well. Well, you have the options. I like the option of embedding it. So if we embed this book that we've got here, then again, the content, we won't see it quite yet. But if we save this change and then head back into the page, we'll see that here's the editing of text that I added, and if we scroll down here, here's the Google Doc that I embedded within it, so students would have access to this as well. So that's kind of to get you started. Hopefully that helps you. If I wanted to go back and edit the actual appearance of the folder, how we can see that I've got some images, that might be something for younger students, just to lead them in the right direction. All I need to do is I can do that from this area right here, so I can see that the folder is here, and I can edit the folder from that gear. And again, from this drop down arrow, if we go here, we should see that lesson 1 is there and it's available. If you want to join this course so that you can take a look at what I've done with this, feel free. The access code is right here in green, so take a look at that. And please let me know if you have any questions or want any help, okay? I'm going to look forward to checking in with you guys next week.